So hello everyone, my name is Mert Özdemir and today I'm going to demonstrate my EEE415 Analog CMOS Integrated Circuits project. So as a project I have designed a chip that contains 4 op-amps, and this is the chip. So these are the 4 op-amps which I'm gonna show schematic and layout of it, and they're driven by a single bias circuit which I'm also gonna explain. So the chip has 10 pins, 8 of them are inputs, plus and minus inputs of the op-amps, 4 of them are outputs, and they're ground and VDD inputs to the chip as well. So I'm gonna first look at the inside of the chips. So inside of the op-amp is like this. So there's 7 transistors inside this chip, 1 capacitor for stability reasons, and there's 1 resistance. And this is the topology of the op-amp that I'm gonna use. So there are 4 of these components inside the chip, and they're driven by a single bias circuit in order to save space. And this is the bias circuit that I have. Inside the bias circuit there's 1 resistance and 1 transistor, and there is 1 output, bias output, and also this is fed by VDD and ground. So I'm gonna show the layouts of these components. So I'm gonna first show the layout of the op-amp, and this is the op-amp layout, and as you can see there are all of these components out there. There's capacitors and these transistors, 7 of them, and there's this resistance here. So these are the routes inside of it, and this is the biased circuits layout. As you can see, there's 1 transistor, 1 resistance, and that's it. And for the chip design, the layout of the chip design, it looks like this. So there's the VDD, ground, and bias lines, as you can see, going through. And when you look closer, these are the transistors. They have multiple gates, and because W/L ratios of them are so big, there are multiple gates of these transistors, and they look like this. There are 4 transistors, as I said, and in order to save space in the chip design, there's only 1 bias circuit that drives all of these op-amps. So in order to look at the specs of the op-amps, I've done a stability test of the op-amp in this circuit. So as you can see, this component is the op-amp, and these are inputs in order to do a stability test. And so the results of the stability test of the chip are here. So the phase margin of single op-amp in the chip is 61.064 degrees, and the gain margin is 35. And this is my project, and thank you for listening.